Okay, so we're looking at ground zero stuff. Okay, so yesterday we covered off pinning from this position. So today we'll look at progressing to get the knee out. Okay, so we'll try and shorten it up now because I've gone through a lot of the theory so we can get back into hitting the system. So quickly cover off the pin itself. Okay, so making sure we have good hip-to-hip connection so our partner, so we lock ourselves into our partner's hips and we don't allow them to get underneath us with this arm. Okay, so our hips connected and we're driving our hip forward. It also puts our legs in a nice position to be able to move and apply pressure by driving forward or walking from side to side. Okay, so we're hitting that 45. Pit hook, okay, not the only way you can control the shoulders, but a really nice one to get because of the control it gives you, and it gives you some threat to strangle. Okay, we don't go straight across. Okay, this isn't as effective as bringing our body down. Okay, and then almost like wrapping our arm around our partner's neck and driving our weight forward. Okay, so lots of connection with the bicep to the side of the neck. Hook onto the armpit. Then imagine your arm is a rope. You're basically trying to like wrap it around the neck as much as you can because it's a rope, you know, basically two bars with a hinge in the middle. The only way we can really wrap is by creating a bit of like movement down, okay, and then drawing our arm around. Okay, so that's what allows us to get that strong pit hook. This is where your partner will likely tuck their chin in, okay, so they don't get put to sleep, and it ends up looking like this, yeah, but it's just done with a bit more detail, and it gives you a lot of strong control. Okay, so that's our pinning phase. This arm can do it once as long as I can see the elbow, fine. We're going to look at getting the knee out. Okay, so we're going to use the Sidewinder. Okay, so if you lock up, okay, so just imagine your partner's holding onto your leg. We're going to use our Sidewinder step to allow us to free the knee. Okay, I don't try it from here because it's a losing battle. I need to walk Dino's hips away. So it still follows that pin and spin method I mentioned yesterday. We're pinning the shoulders, so we've totally locked off the upper body, created a top anchor. We need to start looking to rotate the hips in this case. Okay, so to do that, okay, I'm going to look to take a step, okay, and then I drag the back leg to re-establish that hip-to-hip connection, okay. The goal is to get the knees from facing towards me, that's where they start. The goal is to get them to face away from me, yeah, so if you draw like a line from Dino's hip to the ceiling, he wants to keep his knees facing this way, that's what makes his pinch strong. I want them to be facing in that direction. Okay, it's a really easy like demo you can do yourselves. Okay, squeeze as hard as you can. Okay, squeezing as hard as you can. Okay, it's going to be difficult for me to get my knee out. Okay, bring this up, squeeze tight. Yeah, that's all I've got. Okay, it might be because I'm weak, but his leg's in a much better position to prevent me from freeing the knee. I take a step, so his knees are facing away from me now. I don't know if the angle's any good, yo. How is it? Yeah, his knees are facing away. Squeeze as hard as you can. Like now his knees are facing away from me. It should be very easy for me to free the knee. Yeah, it comes out much easier. Okay, so there's no point in me trying to get the knee out when his knees are facing this way because that's going to fall into his favor. You see a lot of people like do this switch hip type pass. Yeah, and they end up trying to do this. First, I've taken my weight off him, which is a no-no for me because I know he can just bridge up into me. And two, like, why am I trying to get my knee out when his legs are the strongest they can be? Yeah, make them the weakest they can be and do it without busting a vein in your forehead. Okay, so step, squeeze as hard as you can. Like try, like go on, try, sure. So your knee comes out, and then now my knee is out, I look to go to the knee bomb. So I'm going to get my knee to touch the floor. In this case, look, his body's starting to contract on this side, so I drag his shoulders away from the side where my knee has hit the floor. Cool? Everyone understand what we've got to do? Practice it, do the demo, get confidence in it, and we'll start pressure testing the fight to get the knee out. Cool? Go. Yeah, true.